Well met. Welcome to the Mobile Esports Arena Hearthstone Tournament for the month of April. And I am Excelsior, and with me is...
Ban the user, sorry.
the user. So, we're now going to see the matchup between Bitoy and danjun. Danjun Master. Yeah, right.
You just had to say it.
Yes.
Anyway, keep going.
So, this is... we're looking at the matchup right now, and we just came from the match of Johnny Deep and I'm the Table, and we're looking at the decks being played by danjun and
Bitoy. Yeah, I'm trying to look for it. Right?
Me too. I'm trying to look for it, but the internet's actually trying to hinder us from bringing out the decks of these two players.
These two players.
So while that is happening, this tournament is organized by BrenPro, and we are playing for a 30,000 peso prize pool, with the first prize being the 15,000 pesos, second prize 10,000 pesos, and third prize for 5,000 pesos. So it's still loading, and we're still waiting for the players to play. So for your prediction, most likely, what deck would they play?
Of course, the Paladins there.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I was observing the last match, I was surprised that I Am Table didn't bother to ban, or was it his deck was used as Paladin?
I Am the Table actually used Paladin, Paladin. So
yeah, I was surprised by his opponent that he didn't ban the Paladin. So yeah, the Paladin there. Q Block. Or maybe Zulak. Zoo. The regular Zoo. The Druid, of course, and Rogue.
Yeah.
I don't. Like I said, the other classes, I don't see as much. But I was surprised with the Warrior. It actually won the game, right?
Yeah, the Control Warrior won the game, and
Dead Man's Hand.
No Dead Man's Hand, which is very surprising.
Yeah.
And what we saw from Johnny Deep's deck, he has three controls and one aggro deck.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised if he ran 3 controls because of the meta. It's versus the aggro players, and since it's a tournament, I would run controls. I mean, if they're tournament standards, and of course, if you're running 3 controls, you would ban an aggro player.
Yeah, of course, you should have banned one of the best or the highest win rates there.
Yeah, the highest win rate there.
Yeah.
Which is the Paladin, of course.
So now we're still waiting for the matchup between Bitoy and danjun, the Danjun Master. Bitoy, we really hope that's the real Bitoy. And he's playing Hearthstone. Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if that's their name. So
the Bitoy, yeah. And this tournament is going to be really interesting because we have it's just not just the Paladins. It's not just the even Paladins or the alt Paladins. Mm-hmm. I'm actually yet to see an even Paladin being played or being streamed right now.
Yeah, I was surprised as well. The even Paladins aren't there, but I think people would still, like to stick to the classics. But also the odd. I think the odd Paladins are more
popular.
Yeah, more
actually,
popular.
Because Baku has been more popular in the meta, and it's easier to have an upgraded hero power rather than a one cost hero power.
Yeah, because you'd rather see more of the board for the Paladin, and then the silver hand recruits really matter, even if they die mass, but you can still amass them again.
Yeah.
Because of the upgraded hero power instead of a 1, because if you just bring out 1, it's not gonna matter that much because 2 guys are better than 1.
Yeah, and it's almost it's like a 20% stand for darkness.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So right now, I think it's danjun with the Paladin. I was surprised that they didn't bother to ban, and again didn't bother to ban the Paladin.
And Bitoy is carrying a tempo rogue.
Yeah, it looks like okay, it's a tempo rogue. I thought it was an echo rogue.
An echo rogue would be nice if we saw it in the tournament. Right?
It would be nice, but people don't really like it. I don't think the echo mechanic was played as much, to be
Yeah.
honest. I always see the rush mechanic instead.
Oh, yes, that's right. And we're looking at Danjun. Danjun is actually playing a
Yeah,
Murloc.
the Merlin. No, the Merlodin.
Yeah, Merlodin. It's a Merlodin with the amalgam. Nightmare amalgam.
Yeah,
It's
this unit is a dragon, a Murloc.
It's everything. It's
everything.
all. When you see the bottom and the line,
Yeah.
the classifier, it's all.
I think that has the longest description
Yeah.
so far. But yeah, I mean, I think the Merlodin is up to par with the even Paladin, to be
Yeah.
honest, because Murlocs are just as much of a threat than the Silver Hand recruits.
But Merlodins are actually faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have a more burst,
Yep.
and even paladins have more control over the long game.
And they have more HP to rely on because of the war leaders
Yeah.
and such.
Oh, Uther!
But is he going to survive long enough
For
to
Uther.
get to use that?
Yeah.
Because I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, Uther!
See, there it is. It's an elemental. It's a mech.
It's everything.
It's everything.
It's everything you need.
Everything you need. That sounds like a commercial line.
Yeah. What?
It does sound like a commercial line. I'm not gonna
So
lie.
we can probably Bitoy can use Saronite Chain Gang.
I would go with the
Yeah,
Saronite.
and just remove trade this Blake Fox with one of the Silverhand recruits. Because
It's
you know.
I mean, you could cold blood the 3/3 and clear the 3/4 because the 3/4 is a really big Murloc. I mean, that's one of the highest HP aside from Old Eye, from Merkai, excuse me.
Yeah, but I would save the cold blood later for when it gets buffed.
Oh, okay.
Because yeah, you would want to preserve your health
Yeah.
until you get
Until-
Uther
yeah, until
Uther
you
the
get
Everblade.
I see it happening though. Okay. Yeah, I think he's going to go with this because it'll get 1/1 buff because he still has a weapon right
Oh,
there. See,
and-
I would clear
Okay.
I would clear the 3/4. I'm not surprised by the decision. Because the rogue's really not going to be dealing with aggro this early on because the Murloc Stark was really slow
Yeah.
and the board it's just being piled up with Silverhand recruits, but they're not even being buffed. So
This Silverhand recruits won't get buffed unless you have a
the hero,
the level up or the Tarim.
yeah.
But I think this deck is more Murloc centric.
Yeah, it is. So if I was Danjun right now, I would knife juggler then. Okay, there
Yeah.
we go.
There and hope. No,
Well, so-
you really have.
Oh, he's
Oh, yeah.
going to go
No.
face. He has to wait for it. No!
No!
knives!
Two knives to the thug.
To the best target ever.
Yeah.
Hearthstone. We love this game so much.
No, that's a different game. I love this game so much. Yeah,
So
you have to have a so much just to differentiate from the other product. I love this game so much.
Oh my goodness.
So it's going to be for this turn. It can Again-
I'd summon the 5. Maximize your the mana. Maybe fine, you could go with the 3 and then summon a weapon, but it's gonna get cleared for sure.
it's going to be cleared with Fungal Master.
Yeah, the fungal.
Yeah, it can be cleared. But he'd have to trade if the knife doesn't hit,
Yeah, that's true. So
right? So
it's either the 5/5 or the Saronite. Could go for the Saronite.
Choose soon.
I would go with the knife and just hit one of the silver hands.
That's true.
It can work.
It could.
Yeah, he has to do it.
He has to go with the hinge.
He has to trade because he knows turn 5 is Fungal Mancer turn.
Yeah. But then again, even clearing one of the silver recruits didn't really matter. Now the Fungal Master is free to play.
Oh, call to arms! Oh my gosh.
Well,
Why?
for that maybe.
Oh.
Worst possible target.
Oh,
if that
one
hits
more.
silver!
Oh, no! RNG is not on Bitoy's side right now. So how are we going to see the Uther of the Evil Blade right now?
No, I don't think it's happening.
It's really sad.
I told you, I don't think Bitoy is gonna live to see to use the Uther.
He may get another Saranite Chain Gang next turn. I don't know.
Oh my god.
It's looking really bleak for him right now.
It is. I mean, look at all those 2/2s, and then the Megasaur.
And then you have a Cold Light. Oh my gosh, Cold Light.
For danjun.
Yeah,
I think the Fungal Mancer would be better. I mean, he doesn't need to rush into the Megasaur because it's only two Warlocks, excuse me.
Yeah, he can Fungal Mancer and destroy the Saranites. Next turn, Cold Light's here.
That was questionable.
Why?
He hit it though.
Okay, Fungal Mancer in between the Hydrologist.
Yeah.
And the Knife Juggler.
I'd sacrifice one of the Knife Jugglers instead of the Oracle.
Yeah.
I mean the Seer, sorry.
Right? Instead of the Tide Caller.
Yeah, the Tide Caller.
I would put it in between the Hydrologist and the
I guess the Megasaur. Okay. Well, definitely gonna hit like 2 targets. But it's the best thing to get.
Health.
Yeah, the health.
Health.
It's the health.
Yeah. Go.
And it both hits face.
No. Oh no! It's really bad.
You've abused the RNG long enough. Yeah.
Brace the RNG. Oh no!
Danjun in a bit of a pickle.
But the 1/1 gave him 2 attacks to 2 hits to the one of the Saranite.
Which is actually worse because if it was spread, it would have been easier to clear. But now he's gonna have to sacrifice 1 unit over. There we go.
But he's still on the advantage here because he doesn't have any primers for the
for the Vile Spine.
Vile Spine.
He's gonna have to Cold Light one of the things to proc the Vile Spine. I mean, wouldn't be that bad. I mean, he could Cold Blood the 5/4 and then Vile Spine it.
Yeah.
If he wants a board, that is.
Oh, yeah, but
that's the only thing I see you could do. If you throw down the 5/5, it's just gonna get killed. I mean, could even die. Actually, it's like what 9.
He's
11.
going to die.
He's going to die.
He's going to get 1 off next turn.
See, that's how it is. You're gonna have to do a play right there. See, and
he's dead. He's actually dead.
2, 4, 6.
If the Sunkeeper tear him. Oh no! Sunkeeper.
No, not the Sunkeeper.
Not the Sunkeeper. Sunkeeper. No.
Oh.
One more to the. There you go. You can trade the Hydrologist. Hydrologist. Yeah, there.
No, yeah, you can leave it. No, just leave it. You're already winning anyway.
Yeah, it's just
for his win trading. Oh no. Am I kidding? No, you just leave it. Just go smork it up because
there's a KLSF.
You've already won.
And danjun wins.
You can't play the Lord of Death if you're already dead yourself.
And he missed 1 turn for Uther the Evil Blade.
It's true.
And adding insult to injury.
Oh man, come on, Bitoy. Just lower right.
Go. Bless.
Choose your settings. Just choose the settings.
It is going to go face to Lich King.
Oh, for justice.
Yeah, I told you. Face to Lich King.
because Lich King killed Uther. Now Uther kills the Lich King. How the tides have turned. Okay, so the Merlin's down. And then I think the Keleseth Rogue is still up there. Man, I can't even see like the Battlefy is messing with me right now.
Yeah, Battlefy is actually down right now. So, what did Bitoy use? Bitoy used the
Bitoy used the Keleseth. Oh, yeah, the Keleseth Rogue, and Danjun
Rogue
was using the Merlodin. So Merlodin's down, and I think if I was, I think bitoy. Yeah, I think if I was bitoy, I'd stick with the rogue. I mean, it's still good.
And now our servers are up, and we have the matchups. Okay. Bitoy has the.
Servers are up.
Bitoy has
Oh my
the.
God.
Bitoy has the Tempo Rogue.
Okay.
The
Tempo rogue. The kill.
it's the Taunt Druid
Taunt Druid.
and the Control Mage. And Danjun is now.
Control mage in
Danjun has the Odd Rogue, the
but it's a rogue versus rogue.
Merladin, and the
I always do.
Spiteful.
Yeah, it's
Spiteful Druid. So now it's
Careless,
still
yeah.
again
So good.
the Tempo Rogue for Bitoy, and for Danjun it's Odd Rogue.
Yeah, the odd rogue.
Which one do you pick here?
Oh, I'm going with Bitoy.
Yeah, Bitoy.
He has the shadow stone
No.
skeleton. Do it! I want you to do it.
Bitoy already has that shadow. I read somewhere
Uh,
when you shadow step your
Keleseth.
Keleseth, it's going to add 10% to your win rate.
yeah, so that's why I want him to do it. Oh, here it comes! The madness!
There you go.
Come on, do it. Do it, Bitoy. I know you want to. I'm calling you from the shoutcast.
Why did you just sound like an African rogue? Do it, Bitoy.
No,
You know the way.
that's a dead meme, my friend. People say it from time to time. Not gonna lie. There it is. Come on.
And Shadow Step.
Shadow step.
See, now we will see if it really adds 10% to the win rate.
If it really does. Oh man, that's so dirty. But if he gets rushed down with all these 1-1s.
Yeah, he can get rushed down with this one once.
If I was Danjun right now, I could have. Oh no, you don't really need to coin something out.
Yeah. For
Too bad for Bitoy. So
Yeah,
no,
elemental,
that's not gonna
then
do anything.
hero
for you,
power.
pal. Okay, hero power is fine. Yeah, so you
But
can.
you don't have to attack the. No, you don't have to.
Well, it's his choice. So I mean, both of these players attacked with their weapons when it wasn't needed. So.
Yeah. There you go. There's another hench. It's a thug.
Yeah, that's a really annoying card, to be honest. And
Yeah,
what does he draw?
usually when I.
Oh, the worst thing to get. Well, it is a 4-4, and then it's gonna be a 6-6. So he could put down the fire element and then put down a 6-6 Van Cleef. That would be the best thing, I would
Yeah,
say.
it would be a 6-6. It would be best, right? You're right, you're right.
Yeah, or you could combo with the draw card. I mean, oh no, he can't. I'm sorry.
You can't, yeah.
It's 4. So yeah, I would draw out the other element and then put down Edwin. That's the best thing you could do.
Yeah, elemental then Edwin is good. Because
Because
on the next turn, he has to have a primer for the minstrel.
Yeah. No, don't put the. There we
you
go.
Well, almost there. Almost
triggered me. So 6-6. Danjun's gonna have to. Oh wow! If he top decks Vile Spine, I'm calling it. He top decks a Vile Spine.
No,
Let's go.
He won't top deck the Vile Spine.
Aw.
It's going to be the SI7 agent.
Denying my RNG.
Yeah.
Not kidding.
It's going to be SI7 agent. Then it's Firefly SI7 to the Van Cleef. I would trade here because
Oh, he's going to. What?
What?
He
he's
doesn't
going to
clear.
outboard. He's going to outboard.
Okay.
Okay, he's going to do it, or he's going to trade.
No, he
I-
can't trade with.
He's going to do the 5 then 1, but he's going to outboard the enemy.
Yeah. Well, things are looking a bit bad for Bitoy, to be honest. With a board like that, that's very problematic. So
But-
Bitoy's gonna have to clear.
But he can activate the Elven Minstrel now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and he would have more
South-
choices.
I mean, leave the South Sea. It's a 4-3 for 1, so
Yeah.
I'd leave it on the board. I mean, I place it on the board. Don't need to activate its charge ability.
Yeah.
Just combo with the minstrel.
Yeah, he can, and he has to trade the Van Cleef with the big minion, the hench thug.
Yeah, the hench though. It's gonna be a 6-1, but it's still a problematic 6-1. So
Yeah.
Come on, my dude, Bitoy.
You know
it's
it.
not that hard of a decision to do.
Oh,
no!
oh no!
No!
Those life decisions are really.
Yeah, it's hurting even me.
No, no, you can thug.
But if he
Yeah,
does
okay.
the thug, it's just a 3-3.
It's going to be a 4-4.
Oh, so it's just a 4-4, but it's a really low 4-4.
I think he wants to charge the South Sea deckhand on next turn.
Oh wow. Well,
But he has. But looking at Danjun's side, he has all the answers.
true.
He can remove the whole board even without damaging his minions.
True. I think Danjun has this in the bag with a board like that. I mean, yeah, 10% increased chance.
Yeah.
My foot.
But Danjun already has 20% increase with this hand.
Yeah, that's true. Because a Kelesset deck like that, as soon as you run out of cards, you're like running out of steam immediately. You're like, I don't have any cards left to answer for this. I don't have, and it's very reasonable for Danjun to just keep piling on the board. So right now, the SI7. I mean, you're gonna have to clear, buddy. Like,
Yeah. He has to bring out the deckhand and then
Deckhand.
another minstrel.
the
Maybe he will get a Saronite Chain Gang that's already 4-5.
Yeah, he has to. I mean, he should have procced it last turn. I mean, increasing the chances of you getting a card that you need from the draw would have been better. Now, no, please.
He
don't
might even
SI7.
get another South Sea deckhand.
No, SI7. Come on, my dude.
No.
It's a 5-5, but it's gonna get cleared.
No. And he's going to attack with his own face.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Cleared the board, but Scale Bane's gonna be a problem too. So.
Oh, Hydra.
Oh.
Why is there a Hydra?
That's a big boy right there.
I would put out the Cobalt Scale Bane and trade off with the South Sea deckhand just to kill the SI7.
Well, if you're gonna kill the SI7, put down the South Sea and the Bitter Tide. So just to efficiently use the mana. And also, to trade in the big minions with Bitoy's deck.
Yeah.
He won't have an answer to the Bitter Tide, and he has all the HP in the world, so... Oh, come on.
Oh, no. He just wants to go face.
Yeah, fine. That's
Okay.
reasonable too. It's fine. Yeah. I'm trying. Oh, what's this?
Why is
It's,
there a Sonya there?
Sonya.
This
Okay.
Quest Rogue.
What? I don't know anymore, my
Did
dude.
he mulligan?
I
Did he
mean-
mulligan out the quest? The quest.
Well, I mean, they've made it this far. We can't question their choice because they're the ones playing and we're the ones casting.
But it's interesting that he has a Sonya Shadow Dancer there.
It's true.
It may have been it may have had some use in the previous games, but right now it's not useful in this game. It's a mirror matchup between the two versions of a tempo, right? It's an odd tempo rogue,
Oh man, hitting that was
And
the
then-
worst thing.
and he has to
Okay.
and he's going to hit it straight with his weapon.
Oh no, that's the worst.
And he's going to hit
Could we hit him with your weapon?
Yeah. You know,
He's like, well played. Yeah.
yeah. He knows.
Ah,
He knows.
gosh.
He knows. Oh my.
Well, that's. I'm sorry.
That's one of the fastest games that we have streamed right now. We have casted.
Yes. Well, with you, I mean.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. I mean.
So what does it leave Danjun with? He still has a spiteful druid.
Yeah, it does.
Spiteful druid.
That's the best thing you could have
Yeah.
in the lineup right now.
Yeah, he can go head toe to toe or head to head with another taunt druid.
Yeah.
Is it
Well,
possible?
it's possible. I mean, whoever gets the better tempo and
Yeah.
whoever the mind control tech,
Yeah.
if both of them are, I think both of them are running it. It's impossible for you not to run the MC tech in this patch.
Yeah.
It's such an important card as I've seen, because it's either you're gonna flood the board or you're gonna aggro the board. So.
Yeah.
But it really matters if it's 4 or more. Oh, he went with the mage. Oh no,
Yeah, it's a mage. It's a control mage.
it's a control mage. Oh wow.
Oh, it's just...
Maybe
this is
I'd give it
interesting.
to
Bitoy. I think it...
yeah, because of the spells that help. I mean, the only spells that danjun will, excuse me, a druid would have is the ultimate infestation,
Yeah, it's a UI.
and it's not really gonna help out unless you have the spiteful summoner on turn 5, right?
Did No, that was a perfectly good mulligan for Bitoy.
Bitoy.
Yeah.
He just threw it out.
Oh.
Wow,
No.
that's actually looking bad for Bitoy right now. I think he should have stuck with the hand as well.
Yeah, the keysmith, which gives the
Yeah.
secret, is very
Excuse
good.
me, sorry.
And he has
Yeah.
he has the Dragon's Fury.
Yeah, he does. Well,
he
I mean, you
wait.
could have. Oh well, mulligans are so important. Like, it's gonna matter. Like, I've mentioned this before, even in last month we were casting together. Really matters that aside from the pickings and bannings, like the mulligan matters as well.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, and he activates the... Okay.
yeah, well, the thing is, your opponent's like control or spiteful druid, as you might say. I mean, you're gonna have to make something useful with your mulligan, but
But he didn't use it,
yeah, he
right?
didn't use it.
And he's ramping up danjun. Why?
I don't know. That's an 8. Oh my goodness.
You don't ramp up a spiteful druid
That's true.
because he gets more answers each time.
True. So I think that Grand Archivist is gonna come out next turn.
But for me, I wouldn't use the Grand Archivist
Oh,
because of the UI. The UI might get used up.
Oh, okay. Well, the taunt, that's surprising.
Because there's only 2 UIs, right?
yeah.
And Bitoy most likely won't be able to kill Grand Archivist. Oh, but he has Voodoo Doll.
yeah, the
right
Voodoo Doll though. That's an annoying card, to be honest. The Voodoo
Voodoo
Doll.
Doll. It's really...
It's like for all classes, and
It's
could
a neutral
upload-
card. It's
yeah.
an MVP.
Yeah,
For control.
neutral cards are the best thing to have in this game.
Except for...
Um,
except for one of those legendaries, I think... the new ones. There's a new legendary that I have, but it's not really
it's
useful.
not really useful.
I forgot.
Yeah,
I
there's
forgot.
even I keep forgetting the cards that were busted out.
No. I have one mage card. It's kind of useful if you get good RNG. Toki the Time Tinkerer.
Oh, okay.
If it's good RNG, it's good. But if it's bad, it's just trash.
it's just trash.
Yeah. Sometimes you get Millhouse, not
A
Millhouse.
Millhouse?
No, not
No.
Millhouse. Wild cards that are not useful to your deck, like Baron Riverdale.
Oh, okay.
You don't have.
Why would you use a
Oh.
meteor? I'm sorry, I had to cut you out
Why?
there. Oh, come on, my guy.
Oh, he's going to use it.
Well, I'd use it, fine. I mean, you want to draw out the cards, but then again,
He might draw another UI there.
well, because Bitoy already used the meteor.
Yeah.
You've already like revealed the card, so why wouldn't I use this? And oh wow, it goes to the face.
So lucky. When I get my opponent as Spiteful Druid, it always hits my face.
Your face.
Yeah, it. No, why? Why?
Well, this just goes to show you that RNG isn't for everyone, my friend.
So I'm guessing Bitoy has to use the Voodoo Doll or the Polymorph to kill the
Yeah, I think
Archivist.
he's gonna have to. Oh, well, the Polymorph's fine. I'd save the Voodoo Doll because, Druid.
Tyrantus.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, Druids are notoriously known for having the magical resistant creatures. So
Yeah.
I'd use the Polymorph right now rather than later because, one, I'd use up all my mana
Yeah.
just to make sure it's happening, because if he uses a 3, it's not really gonna sync with anything else except for the Doomsayer and the other element.
Actually, a good turn here would be to keep Grand Archivist alive.
Oh, okay. So you could throw out.
Yeah, he's
okay.
going to use it. Oh my gosh! But he has
he has
he
a
has Spellbreaker. He
I'd
can,
Spellbreaker the 4/7 right now.
yeah, he has to
He has to,
Spellbreaker.
because if he uses the other UI, you basically have dead 5 cards.
Oh, he's going to get greedy.
No, don't. Wait, what's that do?
He's
I didn't get
hovering
it.
over the Lich King.
Okay, okay.
No, he has to Spellbreaker it. He has to.
Yeah, he is
Yeah,
gonna.
there you
Oh,
go.
attack with it first. No, I'm kidding.
No.
It doesn't work like that. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work like that.
I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
there, and then you have to use the.
Keleseth. Oh no. Okay. Well, it's just 1/1.
Yeah.
What's the difference gonna make with a board like that, right?
Dragon
Hey, did he
Fury.
attack with that? Okay, never mind. He attacked with it.
Yeah, he attacked the Apple Bomb.
Okay, okay. So the meteor on the 6/9.
Yeah, Meteor, Artificer first, then Meteor. Or Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard's good.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, I mean 6 armor matters.
Keleseth, please.
Keleseth.
Keleseth and Lich King.
Positioning, my brother.
Positioning, yes, that's right. I was about to say that. You have to position it right or correctly so that
On
the
the
Meteor
very
doesn't.
right. Oh, okay. He's going to go with the safer
Okay.
player.
I would have used the Lich King. Anti-magic shell, right?
Yeah, yeah. the
anti-magic
anti-magic.
shell.
What? It's random though. You don't get to choose what the Lich King, gives you.
Sometimes you get Army of the Dead.
Yeah. Sometimes you get Death Coil. The ones that heal you but damage you at the same time.
Also,
right now,
I think it's
since-
dungeon. Dungeon here. The dungeon is not really. The dungeon. The dungeon here is the master of this game. If he
The
will
Dungeon Master, Omega LOL.
if he will just go face, but I think Bitoy is still surviving with the Artificer.
I do the yeah.
Yeah,
the
Doomsayer. Doomsayer is good because he can kill it off, right? The Artificer with the hero power.
Fun fact: if you glacial shard the Doomsayer, it'll stop. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Fun fact, everyone. If
Fun
you
fact,
freeze the
it's not
minion,
true.
come on, don't spoil me the fun. Hey man,
That's why it's called fun.
hey, we're making sure they're not sleep.
So there's the second Apple Bomb from Bitoy. I actually don't use Apple Bomb for my control
Your
mage.
Mhm.
I instead go with the Spiteful Summoner
Okay.
to make it more aggro. You can glacial shard it actually.
Just glacial shard.
Yeah.
Ice to meet you. Remember, guys, if you freeze the Doomsayer, it'll stop its effect.
Also, it also works with Isera.
Yeah, it does. Can't help it.
you.
Ice to meet you. I can't help
Actually, what Bitoy just needs right now is a DK Jaina.
True.
DK Jaina. He has all the polymorphs to gain more water elementals.
Yep.
And he has all the board clear.
All the board clear in the world can't save you from sleeping.
What?
I'm sorry.
All the board clear in the world can save you now. He has a
The
voodoo
voodoo.
doll that can remove a big 10 cost minion. He has a flame strike for those low cost minions.
And he has the polymorph.
He has a polymorph. He just needs a Jaina.
True. I mean, the water elements will be so good right now. Even if they keep dying, the Jaina will just summon more if he kills.
Why?
Oh,
No.
no. Oh, it's a 5-5.
That's good.
That's good.
Good for board clear. Oh, Bitoy is looking. He's
Yeah.
looking like he's going to win right now.
Well, I wouldn't say it because
Not yet.
after the clears, I mean, let's say your opponent, this has 5 cards, but you have like 6, 7 cards. mostly bait him out first because
Yeah.
you know you have the minion advantage because of the Keleset as well. But it's gonna be frustrating for Danjun. Everything he busts out like
gets removed, right?
yeah, it gets removed. It's gonna be frustrating at first, but once you have everything out, you're pretty much good.
He's baiting out the polymorphs.
It's true. Oh what? No, put down the.
No artificer needed.
Okay. It's gonna Sheep, best card in the game. Okay, Firefly.
Crypt Lord. Then. So now, if you were on Danjun's side, you should be counting. You should be counting all the removals that he's used
Yeah.
because there's mostly just 2 copies of each one. He already used 1 Blizzard, 1 Meteor, 1 Polymorph.
One polymorph.
Right?
One blizzard? I thought it was 2 blizzards.
Did he use 2 Blizzards?
I think he used 2 blizzards.
Ah, yeah, 2 Blizzards, 1 Meteor, 1 Polymorph. And
Oh.
Alana is looking good right now.
Yeah, Alana.
Alana is going to have 4?
Yep.
4 dragons.
I think so, yeah.
But he has Mind Control Tech.
Well, I mean, if it really matters. I mean,
Thank
oh
you.
yeah. But it's actually good that he hit the other one because Alana. Oh, come on.
Yeah, he has to go Alana.
Yeah, because there's no other play. If you go Flame Strike, it's just gonna leave the 1/9 to become a 1/5.
If you're really greedy, you can go Artificer, Flame Strike. Pray that Danjun doesn't have any big minions on board on the
Yeah.
next turn and just go Alana.
Well, I don't think he's going to go Alana.
Oh, he's going to go with the
The Artificer.
Artificer,
And then maybe
and
Flame Strike.
Flame Strike.
That's a rough time for the control players. I mean, yeah, the mage is a pure control, but you're just whittling yourself down. Okay, yeah, get rid of that, of course.
Sarah Knight to
That's
bring it
fine.
up to 5 health. But Alana is going to be so sweet on the next turn. 5 dragons, I think.
Yep.
Bringing it to 6 minions on board. And Mind Control Tech can get probably one of the dragons.
Maybe.
Go, Alana.
Go!
Go. Alana. Go. Go. Go, Alana. Go. Go.
I mean, you have nothing else. Even the Harrison Jones.
The Harrison Jones would be
Useless.
there.
we go.
It's going to be 5 dragons. There's the second UI, thereby
Yeah, the Grand Archivist is useless.
the
And
spiteful is useless
is
right
useless
now.
as well.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, he did though.
He has to kill it to.
Oh
Not-
yeah,
not-
to,
not
to
get it.
not roll on the
Yeah.
to not roll on the 3/3. Oh, which one will he get? Oh, the
Oh,
5/5.
the 5/5.
It's surprising.
Wow. Well, good RNG prediction,
Good
guys.
RNG, right?
There's some questionable placement right here.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
it's fine.
I would have
guess.
placed the 5/5.
No, the 5/5 was randomly taken. So.
Yeah, so okay, that's good. Oh, that's okay. That's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. The 5/5 is randomly taken, so it'll automatically go to the right.
Right.
It can't go to the left. In your screen, but
Right. Stage right. Right.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, well, yeah, could play that if he gets that right.
I wouldn't use it. I would use the meteor first. Oh.
Not sure.
How many? I was going. How many cards?
How many cards? You're pressing on the
Yeah.
screen. Oh my god!
How many cards? How many cards? If I was there's no more big. He's not counting the cards. You should track your cards, guys.
Well, then I'm done. I'm so done with this game.
You should track your cards, guys, because That way, you'll know if you still have activators for Dragon's Fury.
Oh my god.
But
I'm so done with
oh,
this.
I just said whoops.
Oh my
Whoops.
goodness. So done with this game.
But Bitoy is still on the advantage here.
Are
Yeah,
you sure about that?
He's still on the advantage here. He has so many removals.
No, but because
Jaina is still somewhere there.
Okay, fine. But the thing is, there's no more spells. That's like the last two spells right there because Dragon's Fury didn't reveal anything.
Almost. He almost misplayed there. But
Yeah, almost.
Almost.
I'm sorry.
there he can. No, I wouldn't use UI first.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Unless there's.
You can't click on those. Just that's a screen, not a phone, my guy.
I would like to play with Hearthstone like here.
Yeah, on this big
screen.
big screen.
Big screen, yeah.
Okay, is that the Oh, you called it!
Jaina!
Yeah, I'd summon Jaina right now with the
Jaina,
water
yes.
element.
Jaina. Then you have so many voodoo dolls and 2 voodoo dolls and the polymorph.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
Here we go. The first water element comes
Fungal
out.
Mancer, okay.
Yeah, on the 2-8. Of
Go.
course, 2-8 on the 3-3.
And then the the Crypt Lord is going to get polymorphed or yeah, polymorph.
Yeah, it's
probably.
gonna get polymorph. I would trade into that, to be honest. Trade in your 411 on the 3-6, then use your hero power on the water element and the fire element.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no use because the armor is there already. See? Correct place, everybody. Correct place. But remember, Doomsayer's ability gets frozen as well. Okay, what's that for? That's surprising.
That's for it's really control. So if you have any enemies with 1 cost spells, it's going to be wiped out.
Especially the aggro players.
Oh,
It's
here.
gonna get wiped out.
Oh no! Did he use it on the? Why? It's frozen,
It's
so it's
frozen.
okay. Wow, he brings out the professor.
Professor Harrison Jones. Yeah, I'd use the UI on the 5-4 first.
No, I would Malfurion first.
Oh, the poisonous. Oh, he's listening to me.
No.
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 Yeah, the poison.
Poisonous.
Get the poisonous. But then again, it's just gonna get voodoo dolled. So
Poisonous. Because he doesn't have enough
get removals.
enough removals. He doesn't have any more board clears, area board clears.
Yeah, true. So use the attack, get it on the water
Yeah.
elemental. It's
Water
the best
elemental,
choice
yeah.
because if the water elementals are still alive, it's the worst thing could happen to you. Also, you're left with a good board.
Mushroom power.
Brain power. Kill a machine.
Kill a machine. What? Okay, so right now it's going to be Voodoo Doll on the Crypt Lord,
Yeah.
and he can probably use the Stonehill Defender just to get 1 more taunt on the board to block off one of these. One of the what do you call this?
Poison spiders.
Poisonous spiders.
Yeah.
Actually, on my first run of Taunt Druid, I put in a DK Malfurion, which was really, really bad. I didn't know when I played Witching Hour. What? What is this 1-5
What is this
doing here?
1-5 doing here? Oh wow, he traded into that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he doesn't want to give up the water elemental. Ah, useless card, buddy.
Actually, I'm thinking that the UI is also useless by now. He would fatigue himself.
Oh well, he has to. I mean, you want the board clear from water elementals. I do it because if it gets frozen by the that's the optimal play.
Yeah,
because if
there.
it gets frozen and then it's kept alive, what's the point?
There. You
Yeah,
have
so-
fatigue 4+2.
Yep.
Oh, 3.
It's the
Bitoy
best thing to
start.
do right now. So yeah, it's true. Bitoy's
winning.
in a winning position right now because
He has a Phantom Militia.
oh the
And the Baron Geddon. What?
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry for Danjun's loss.
Yeah, he wasn't able to utilize the big minions out of Spiteful Summoner
Yeah,
because it's in the last part of the deck.
true.
It happens,
It
guys.
feels bad for.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, and then that's gonna be. Oh wow, that's so frustrating.
The Dungeon Master.
Oh, finally somebody gives in.
Yeah.
Well, he still has the spiteful druid. I mean, he could come back from this game.
From the Spiteful Druid, he's going to fight or challenge the Spiteful Druid, or rather the Taunt Druid of
Druid.
Bitoy.
Bitoy.
But he's probably going to first fight against the Rogue of Bitoy because he knows that the Spiteful Druid of Danjun already has 2 MCTs.
True,
The
true.
MCTs can copy off the the Carnivorous Cube, or the Hadronox
Yes, true.
if there's support control from Bitoy's side. So that was a good game.
Well, it was.
And it's fun getting a
So yeah,
Dragon's Fury with no activator.
I mean, yeah, that was the the questionable part of not counting your spells.
Yeah.
But it was also good because the UI was used up already, and then Druid basically had nothing else left. So nothing else to run for. And basically just milled out and ran out of steam. That's it. The Spiteful Summers were, man, they were the last
They
thing
were
that
too late.
drawn. They
Yeah,
were too
too
late
late.
to the party.
They were like policemen in a movie. They were the last people to come in the party.
So what I miss? It feels bad.
Feels bad, man. So we're just waiting for Bitoy to pick which deck is going to, or which class is going to use in this next matchup. And it's already 2-1 in favor of Danjun. Danjun already has 2 wins over the 1 win of Bitoy. So, it's Lunara! Okay, so it's Taunt Druid for Bitoy.
Some random friendly beast that died this game.
That's Witching R.
Wow.
It's really, really OP for Taunt Druid.
Oh,
But
That's
Danjun
Skeleseth on the
has
second
Skeleseth on the second turn, and he has Greedy Sprite, which Bitoy may want to again wrap.
Bitoy has a bad hand.
Oh, that's really a bad hand.
Oh,
But there's a Howl.
yeah.
The Howl is a new card from Witchwood. It would give you +1 armor for each card in your hand,
Yeah.
and draw 1 card.
Yeah, but that's still really bad, to be honest.
Yeah. You would probably use Star Creeper on the next turn.
You should. Oh, hitting the Keleseth.
So why did he?
I don't know where you are.
Again. These guys are really going all in. He has this Greedy Sprite here, but instead he uses the elemental.
Yeah, but because he coined out Prince Keleseth, he didn't have mana for it, so. Oh wow, the rush would be good on that.
Yeah, rush.
He is going to do it.
Wait,
Gonna do it.
3-3 to 4-2. Yeah, of course, go. 1 and
The Keleseth, of course.
Keleseth, of course. Then go face.
Yeah, there
But
we go.
one of the best ways to win with Taunt Druid is to ramp up.
True.
Ramp up. You just have to ramp up. Ramp up. Don't.
I feel like Danjun's rushing into the battle too much.
Yeah.
Without ramping up.
He has to ramp up. Bitoy has to ramp up really, really bad. He doesn't have to use the branching paths yet. Not yet. Because
Yeah, I mean next turn you could go nourish.
yeah.
Yeah, we went branching paths. Okay, so
You want branching paths attack. no.
wow, gain 6
Armor.
Okay.
He's really, really securing this armor.
Wow.
I wouldn't even use that. I would
Twice
use
armor.
nourish, then just pass the turn.
Yeah, it's past the turn. I'd summon that. Yeah, there we go. Then again,
Oh, that's
Bitoy's
big.
hands looking very bad. I mean,
It's going to be a good turn 8. Turn 8 is going to be primordial Drake turn.
Drake, yeah.
Yeah.
okay. I thought he wasn't going to draw.
No!
No.
You should attack the...
Yeah, the 2-3.
No! Why?
The disappointment.
Right? You should attack the 2-3 so that you would set it up for a Primordial Drake to clear the whole board. At least... No.
I mean,
it hurts. It hurts.
It's
It
their
hurts
decision, man.
my heart.
It's their
Stone.
decision.
It hurts my heart. Stone. No, no. Okay.
It's
I mean, those misplays could haunt you in the
yeah,
future turns.
it's true.
really,
but
really-
yeah, these are pretty new guys, I guess. So
But they're in the semifinals, so
yeah, that's what hurts the most.
semifinals.
Stop it, Winston.
Why?
You're just making me
They're in the semifinals. They're doing something right. We're not seeing.
We're doing something right. Oh my god, lol.
They're doing something right. There, 2-1-5 taunts. I would have not used the 1-5 taunts. Would have used.
Yeah,
The poisons would be
Poisons
good
would
enough
have been
because
better.
good enough because Crypt Lord
Yeah,
would
the
block.
Crippler.
Yeah.
It's their decisions. We're just here to judge.
We're just here.
Oh well. Yeah,
Yeah. He has to clear the Crypt Lord.
yeah. You know, if I was danjun also, I would have traded the 2-1s in because 1, I would expect a swipe. 2, I'm already fighting a druid. Why wouldn't I trade in?
Yeah. Where does this go?
That's gonna hit the middle scarab. Come on!
It's going to hit the Primordial Drake.
It's gonna hit the middle 1-4.
Primordial
Come on!
Drake. Primordial
The
Drake.
1-4.
It hits his own face.
This is the best game of Hearthstone ever, my friend.
So on Bitoy's side, it's looking really, really good because he has
Yeah, the Lich King.
he has a Lich King. He has to use the Lich King and
Yeah,
use
yeah.
the Wild Growth instead of using the UI, because when you use the UI, you might discard the Hadronox.
Yes, true.
Right?
You might discard it. Yeah.
That's one of the
Bitoy's-
problems of UI in
Bitoy's
Thought
gonna
Druids.
have to go for it, please. There we go.
So
Just looking at this game is giving us a hard time. Oh my god, lol.
and it's Apple Bomb.
Yeah, but well,
I actually removed Apple Bomb in my Dawn Druid deck because
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything. I have so much armor.
yeah.
And-
I mean, why would you need the HP?
Yeah, I have so much armor, but then the HP it's not a key card in this deck.
Yeah.
My thoughts are plain.
So
Um,
Bitoy is like,
I would kill off my own Archivist.
yeah. No. I mean, silence it at least.
No, you can kill it off. Trade
yeah.
it. Hero power 3 attack to Lich King, and just remove the Primordial Drake and attack face with the one of the scarabs. Yeah, he has to do that
He has
because
to,
he has to.
Sir, that's right. Danjun, come on, my friend.
Oh, did you start becoming Indian? Come on,
What?
my
I
friend.
did. Why do you have to refer to it as every race? Doing it. Okay, there we go.
Oh no! Wait, no.
Oh no, he's gonna
No.
leave it.
No!
Say goodbye to your deck, my friend.
Oh no! No!
What's he gonna lose?
He's
Like
going to lose 4 cards.
4 cards? 1, 2, 3. No, he's gonna lose 2
Two
cards.
cards. One. Oh,
Yeah,
Spiteful
okay,
Summer.
fine,
Sir.
fine.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
What's the
So-
next one? If he loses another Spiteful Summer, it's good because they're basically useless now.
Oh, that's so good as well.
And he hit himself. Darkivist hit himself.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm mourning for Danjun. He had the good run. Now Bitoy's the one with the.
Yes!
Wow, you just said
I did it!
You're so good
I
at
did
this
it!
game.
I did it!
For the memes and for the dreams.
Yes. Okay,
Uh,
so
Give it to the 5-5.
yeah, 5-5 clear the apple bomb and
yeah, positioning really matters.
Yeah.
Please.
so you have to go face. Just go face.
Yeah, well, Danjun's pretty much stabilized the board, so I think I'd give it to him. Unless Bitoy has an two MCTs,
Bitoy, that's the
Yeah, I
problem
don't
with
think
Taunt
he
Druids.
has.
Taunt Druids don't carry
Yeah.
MCTs.
Yeah, but this Danjun brought the MCT, so I'm surprised with that. Draw card, what's he get?
Hadronox, too late.
No, it's too late. I'm actually glad I didn't disenchant that card. I thought it was useless, but now it's so useful.
Oh, he's going to use it. Army of the Dead. Yeah, he can actually use Army of the Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Because if he uses Army of the Dead, there are a lot of
Yeah, there were a lot
taunt
of
minions.
Taunt minions. Oh, no, he's not. Decisions.
He needs actually one card that's called Naturalize. Naturalize.
Yeah. What? This
Draw. He has to draw.
6 armor. I'm moving up in the world.
That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. Is he carrying Deathwing?
No, I don't think.
No, there's no Deathwing in this deck.
Deathwing. Yeah, I'm looking at both of the. No, what's up?
Yeah, it's a Danjun's win.
Oh man, Danjun's really. And then 3 attack. Don't go for armor.
Yeah,
Don't
go.
be Bitoy. There we go. Yeah.
The face!
The verse.
There you go. Oh, it's a Frostmourne!
Oh, it hungers.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be so good on Hydro.
And Naturalize is nowhere to be seen because he didn't use
Put
it.
it.
He didn't use the branching paths.
Sure.
Is it
oh,
lethal?
it's lethal?
9,
Leroy.
12, 17, 12, 18, 21 plus what's
27.
7, 3?
No,
That's 28?
It's not it. Yeah, that's not it.
It's not lethal.
Bitoy is gonna be left with 9
Frostmourne.
HP. Yeah, Frostmourne.
Frostmourne. Yeah, no. Dark Reaper.
Yeah, Danjun's pretty much has this in the bag.
But for the next turn, Danjun is going to activate Hadronox.
Oh yeah.
And on the next turn, he can have Witching R and Cube.
Oh, okay.
So he can still win.
Oh,
Whoa!
no!
No!
Oh no! He got disconnected.
The game was just really getting good. There were so many misplays, but we were looking at a possible use of Hadronox.
There we go.
Hadronox is going to be activated with Naturalize. Then it's going to summon a lot of taunt minions. Then after when Danjun tries to clear the board of Bitoy, and when Danjun tries to clear the board of Bitoy, he has the Witching R and the cube.
The cube.
The Witching R will summon the Hadronox and repopulate the board with 6 other taunt minions.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but
Well,
maybe more
hopefully
on
we get back to see
Bitoy's
it.
side. So, but that was really So there were some questionable plays. But
There was some
yeah,
some questionable plays.
Yeah, some questionable
Excuse me?
plays.
That's like more than half of the game.
some questionable plays. Some cards were milled.
Yeah,
But we're
some mistakes were made.
some mistakes were made. But all in all, it's for it happens in tournaments. You might get the heebie-jeebies or the
The salt.
the salt. The salt. Yeah. So it's all good because they're here. They're here in the semifinals, and we're still waiting for that matchup between two druids, the Spiteful Druid and the Taunt Druid. Spiteful Druid of Danjun, and Bitoy's Taunt Druid.
Taunt Druid.
The
Yeah, so-
Hadronox Taunt Druid is really good.
So I think we're having some issues.
Are we even streaming? Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Are we
always
streaming? Okay.
Yeah, I think
We're
it's-
streaming. Okay. So that's good. So, for your predictions, Panda user, who do you
Well-
think has the advantage there?
Well, if Danjun keeps the pressure on and the board doesn't really get cleared, yeah, I would give it to Danjun. But in knowing the play that you mentioned, if it does come up and it's successful enough, yeah, I'd give it to Bitoy. But take note, there's still two MC techs for Danjun, so it could very much turn around.
Yeah, that's one of the problems. If he MC techs the cube that's going to get summoned, it's going to be problematic. He has to clear at least 4 of the other taunts.
Yep.
And increase his chances by 25%. Get his chance to 25%. And that might be good for. And if that doesn't work, he can MCT the next round.
The next round.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
They're trying to get back into the game, but as I saw things, I think Danjun, even with the 2 MCTs, pretty much the best outcomes could go to Danjun.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think the players ended their games already.
Yeah. Did they end their games? No.
I don't know. No,
We'll see.
We'll see what the result is.
So it's what do you think of the new cards of the Witchwood?
So far, I think comparing to the previous, I think they're okay. They're good. The Echo is kind of off for me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, sure, you could summon this minion and then you could summon another copy of it, but I don't know. I mean, it would seem like people would make, I think, a bit bad decisions if they rush into it. They're like, I'm wasting this Echo minion. I think I should play it, but you could make another optical play. It gives you the illusion of
you have to use.
You
the
have
Echo.
to use it. Yeah. So I mean, it was a nice mechanic at first. I mean, like, Echo, it looks so cool. I could copy it. Okay.
So Danjun 1. Okay.
Danjun 1. So yeah.
How?
Like I said, if Danjun kept up the pace.
Yeah. With the MCT?
Even with the MCTs, yeah. So
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Bitoy couldn't pull off the combo.
Wait, we're confirming. Okay.
Yeah.
We're confirming. Our servers are telling, or our masters are our masters.
Okay.
Okay. So they confirmed that Danjun won, and he's moving on to the next round. We're going to take a short break, but first we have to say that this is the mobile esports arena for Hearthstone in the month of April. For mobile esports arena organized by Brent Pro. And please don't forget to follow us at Facebook at
Facebook.com/mobile esports arena.
For Twitch, it's twitch.tv/MeSA Official.
And for the YouTube, it's youtube.com/MeSA Official to see past broadcasts of not only Hearthstone, but other games that were recorded by Brent Pro as well.
And this tournament has a 30,000 peso prize pool, and it's going to be held every third or fourth week of the month. And the first prize is going to be
the first prize is 30,000.
It's 15,000 pesos.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And the second prize is 10,000 pesos, and the third prize is 5,000 pesos, bringing it to a total of 30,000 pesos. Okay, this contest or this tournament doesn't have an entry fee, and you can join. Just show us your skill, and we will gladly reward you if you win.
Yes, and also guys, to remind you all, register on time, and it's not too hard to register on time, guys.
Register on time. Read the rules.
Especially the rules.
Battlefy has all the rules there. We put all the rules there so that you will be able to follow where to put your deck lists, what time the tournament would start.
Yes.
And it's really, really important to follow the rules, guys, so that you will be able to win.
And with that, thank you so much for joining us, guys. We'll be taking the quick break. I'm Panda User.
And I'm Excelsior. We'll be back.